like we said.
Yeah.
This is VZ Music.
What is up, brother?
Not much. What is going on? Just Smith day of hoops at best so far. Kansas win would make today pretty solid. How about you?
I'm getting my ass kicked tonight. This is one of my worst days on the board so far. Sitting at 5-11, down 4 units, but still up 60 on the year. We still got a few games left. We're battling. I got Arizona, which I got a good number at on the money line till that line moved with the Darren Peterson news. And I think Murray State's going to lose this game outright. So
It's looking like it.
I'll probably dip below the 60 unit mark. But if Arizona wins, it'll keep me right at 60 units. So we're going to bounce back tomorrow. It was one of my worst days of the year today, but that's why we do the half units, baby. It's risk mitigation. Let's freaking go though. And how about we are on it. 10:35. We started right on time for the most part. Trevor, let's talk about it. Earlier you got me on Chicago State, St. Francis. Completely forgot about that fight that St. Francis and Lemoyne had. And two of their major players, Wicks and can't remember the other player that got suspended. So I didn't even know that they had them, but they were down like 13 in the second half and came back and only lost by 5. I was kind of box score watching it since I was at work, but didn't get eyes on that one. But did you end up betting Chicago State?
I did not. I didn't want to lay points. I wanted the money line. By the time it opened for me, it was 150, and I was like, I'm not laying 150 with Chicago State. And then the news came out, it went up to like 170. I was like, I'm out. I'm out. So didn't get involved. It would have been a winner for me on that one, but no dice.
Yeah. Crazy night tonight overall here. I counted New Orleans as a loss, so technically not out of it. I counted New Orleans as a loss yet, but not quite out of the game yet. I completely forgot they were in overtime there. So maybe we can get one. Maybe we get one back then. So but we'll still call it 11 losses with Murray State. We'll call that one dead. And I saw your reverse jinx tweet on Kansas as well too. You getting your?
That's not a reverse jinx tweet. It's just the truth. Like Kansas just does not have anything to hang with them. I mean, Arizona's got some toughness, got some shit to them.
Let's talk about it for a second. So something may be going on with Darren Peterson. There was that thing circulating with the guy on Twitter.
Video.
Did you see the text message from that guy?
Yeah, I mean. That one, I mean, it looks more believable because it's a text and it's the guy on behind the desk. But who knows? I mean, who fucking knows? It could just be like, hey, record this, we'll go viral. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to do. So, Mukoa Pete is down.
Oh shit! Shout out our.
It looks more like a cramp probably. So, but
shout out our guy Troy Tuning over there at the College Experience. He kind of called like. Maybe he's got diabetes or something, or like something's going on. Maybe like this is like their third time saying he's been sick.
Yeah, I also saw something that was Bill Self and Peterson bitching at each other, and then Self said if you're just gonna half-ass it, just sit out, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm out." Who knows? I mean, who fucking knows?
How the hell are you going to sit for an undefeated team walking into your home gym? I mean,
Yeah.
that's an issue. So, and personally, with the Pacers looming with the protected first and fourth, give me Caleb Wilson, DeBonsta, or not Boozer maybe, but give me Caleb Wilson or DeBonsta over Peterson at this rate. I mean, he may fit in well at the NBA, but I don't want a load manager. You got to step up and play. Let's talk about Xavier St. John's. We both got it done. You took Xavier plus the points, I believe. I took them team total over 73.5. Both comes through. Losing over. They should have won that game.
I had Xavier money line plus 950. Brutal.
That is very brutal because they were in that game consistently, and I saw your tweet about him wearing the quarter zip to throw him off. So I saw Rick go over and say something. I wish I could have heard that conversation for sure when they were talking to him.
Yeah, but is what it is. Brutal stuff. Yeah, plus 950 money line would have been nice for 2 units to help out tonight. But is what it is. I really want Nate Biddle to hit another 3. Would be so sick. But yeah, Xavier. Don't know why I didn't go heavy on that. I mean, that was that. I mean, we were all over that. That was a clear and obvious a letdown spot for what's not St. John's. So yeah, brutal. At least got the cover. But, yeah, Louisville over 84 free.
NC State plus 6.5, maybe my worst bet all season. I'm not kidding.
That line was disgusting.
And your Louisville,
I want no part of it.
Maybe your best bet of the entire season as well too.
84 was free. They hit that with 10 minutes left.
At
one point, the live total was 22 points higher than I got my game total, and it was in the second half.
They were averaging 2.95 points a minute with that rate. We'll call it 3 points a minute. They were averaging 3 points a minute. That is insane, especially to do in 40 minutes, scoring 118. There was no pace at all. You want to talk about LA fitness ball? Let's coin that one for sure.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Valpo, though, our guides get it done over there in Drake. So glad I did that. Incarnate Word, team total under comes through. Lamar doesn't come through. Grambling doesn't come through. Nichols shit the bed. Good bet on UTRGV.
Embedded, of course. Forgot because it wasn't open for me.
Illinois State loses by 8 in Evansville. Unbelievable stuff there as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's what a loss. And N1. Come on, where's the foul? There it is.
Ooh. Let's go.
Wait, no foul? Yeah, there is.
We got the walk-ons in. This Kansas Arizona game is gonna be great.
Yeah, strap in these next.
Yeah,
I almost didn't want to go until the end of the game, but it's not possible.
Hey, remember the last time we watched an Arizona game on the podcast together? Basically, an Arizona-Iowa State game last year. That is.
Was that on this show?
Yeah.
I thought that was Kerms. So another similar buzzer beater like that happened on Kerms too. We got to find the clips of these.
I remember. I think I ripped my shirt off. I think.
Oh no! What had happened was that buzzer beater happened when I went from here to there.
I think you were there.
Oh, I don't know because I remember the Arizona one because I made a comment about Caleb Love. Let's get your March moment going, and then he hit that fucking shot. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but yeah,
yeah.
Louisville for pumping them.
Come on. The situational play comes through. Let's go. Come on. IU gets it done. Dominant performance after a mediocre start. But you had Shellstad, you had Biddle, you had all these guys at the bars hours after the Purdue game, and now the IU's laying 11.5. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Yeah, just like binge drinking, gassed out. Oregon did, and IU just couldn't stop missing shots, and they honored the '76 national championship team, undefeated, best team in March Madness history, 32-0. Some dominant legends there: Scott May, Kent Benson, Quinn Buckner. Great team, honoring Bob Knight. The legacy is alive, and just gonna stand on my kitchen table here because I got some new shorts, some new digs. Let's go. Got some new digs. Yeah, I was on the bench mob tonight for sure. So speaking of bench mob, Trevor, I hear you got some stuff on that, baby.
Yeah. We're gonna start doing something. You don't have to do it at all. I mean, it's literally nothing changes for you with or without. Came across these membership things that you can do to support the channel that we can use to like make it better slides. Being able to get everything squared away and look better for you. It's $1 a month. It's nothing serious. It's never going to go up in price, but it's 99 cents. What we're going to do is I see people like asking for merch. So we'll at some point we'll take like a merch order, but if you're a member, you'll get like discounted on that. And then once a month, we'll take X amount of percentage of however many members there are. We'll give away a free play. We'll bust out the wheel, give a free play to somebody. If they want to throw in a fucking parlay for a whole night, a 10-legger on a house, go for it. If you want to put it on a straight bet for something, go for it. So we'll just give one of those away to somebody every month. 99 cents. And yeah, this will be a little badge thing that'll pop up next to your name on YouTube. You'll have one of these little things if you're a member. But if you're not, nothing changes. The show is still free. You still get all the picks. You still get the picks page. You still get all three of us. There's no paywall, no nothing. So yeah, it's just something to support the channel. Then we can kind of start to make things a little bit better, run a little bit smoother, have shit down, but and also just support the channel. They also change colors every like X amount of months. So like if you've been around for years, you'll be able to tell. If you're a new person, welcome to the community, and we'll be able to tell. So it's cool.
Nothing
but,
really.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trev. Yeah, nothing changes. Always going to be
Zero.
there live. Basically like a Twitch badge almost for whatever those subscriptions are. Or when people gift subs or whatever, then they have like that thing on their chat. So just another way to support. Thanks for your guys' support. And yeah, if you guys want to be welcome to the bench mob, let's go. I was on the bench mob tonight for that Hoosier game, up and at 'em and down. And now Kansas is running up 67-64 right now. Ooh. And I also got to shout out our guys over there at Rhythm. Ladies and gals over there, ladies, gals, guys, and all, yes, all of it over there at Rhythm, because they are chopping up the data for you. All they have to do is load in statistics constantly refresh, constantly updated for every type of sport, every statistic, every analysis. They have it and backed by data science. You heard it on the episode. Every game picked. They want to focus on the consumers and give you guys the confidence rating, give you guys a boost of which models works, and also let you dive into the models as well too, to filter down systems however you'd like. No matter the sport, Rhythm's got you covered, and they're going to continue evolving as they keep launching new things each and every month for the most part. As they launch 2 things back to back, going to click on your betting straight to your sports book and getting the best line available as well. And also the parlay optimizer. So only up with Rhythm. And like I said, not only with college basketball as well, too. So make sure to use promo code PFP25 for 25% off your first month. Boom. Bench mob. Trevor. All right. Trevor and I battling on Kansas, Arizona. Don't love fade in the fog, but yeah, the DP news made me feel a little bit better about it. And New Orleans, let's go New Orleans. It looks like they're gonna get it done. Still some time left, but I counted them out. I completely counted them out, and then they ended up forcing overtime. Now they're up by 5 with a few seconds remaining. So hopefully should get this one done is extending it to another possession. That would bring me up to 6-10, so a little better, and we'll take it. Trevor, anything else happen? There wasn't really any like great games. I mean, there was some close games, couple overtime games. Let's talk about
Xavier St. John's was fantastic.
great game.
Tight. No, biggest lead was 5.
I didn't like the shots Xavier took at the end of the game.
No.
They had a couple good looks. That little floater maybe was okay off the backboard late, but I just didn't like the way that they shot it in overtime. And speaking of that, let's go to Belmont. They go to overtime. 106 points total in the second half from Belmont Bradley. And then Belmont just lays an egg. They looked horrible, kept turning the ball over. They lose 15-4 in overtime, 95-84 in OT. Yeah, that was a pretty good game for the most part. That was a fun second half. And speaking of no showing second half as well, Charleston and UNC Wilmington, they were right into it for the most part. It was a high-scoring game. Looked like it was going to be on pace for us with the over, and then Charleston no-shows the second half at home, and Wilmington's defense steps up as well too.
The Belmont Bradley game was good. I didn't have the New Orleans game on tonight, but there weren't many mid-major games left. I know they were getting late, so I just threw the Bradley game on the screen solo. Enjoyed that game, hell of a game. There to finish off that one, and now this Kansas game is coming down here, and Xavier. So I mean, there were some good games today, but there were some absolute shit knockers too. So yeah, it is what it is. But also, I just fired up our page to go to some behind the scene thing, and membership's actually live. They launched. YouTube accepted them, so they got submitted. They got accepted. So good to do that if you want. But otherwise, yeah, great games. I'm excited. Good games tomorrow. Should be fun. Really excited.
I think that's a perfect transition into it. We're gonna rapid fire this one. Get out of here before midnight. Looks like with only 20 games, one of the first Mondays in a while that had more games tonight than the Tuesday. So interesting stuff there. Only 22 games, but some of them pack a punch for sure. A good Super Tuesday as always. And how can you not hate this one? UW Milwaukee versus IU Indy. Milwaukee's laying a point. Over under is 162.5. Ugh. Can IU Indy reciprocate 2 wins in a row?
I mean, Milwaukee's pretty ass, especially on the road. I mean, they beat Youngstown, but
when's the last time IU Indies won a D1 game back to back?
Very valid point. They are technically a dog, so at least they're not laying points. But yeah, I don't know. I'll take IU Indy because I haven't liked Milwaukee or this Burt Lundy team at all. But you'd think Milwaukee's got to sack up and play, but just haven't seen anything from them this year. And I mean, don't look now, but we're closing in on the end of the season. So what's going to change? Give me IU Indy plus the 1.
So remember when IU Indy in like 20 before the pump fake pod when they were 3-26 and we just were like, yeah, I was taking the team total under there all the time. How times have changed. The last time they've won back-to-back D1 games was the COVID year in 2021 where they only played 17 total games. And then they lost in Milwaukee. I think they're still feeling that. No, I'm kidding. But because the one game they won back-to-back this year was IU Columbus and Eastern Michigan. So technically not D1 official. They're going to do it. Writing's on the wall. They're going to do it. I'm with you. Fast tempo. I think where IU Indy struggles the most is rebounding. And what we know best about Milwaukee is they suck rebounding wise and defensive. So and on defense, defensive rebounding, offensive rebounding. I don't think they're going to be able to hang. And it's going to be a very fast tempo game, as we know with IU Indy. I think Cleveland State kind of slowed the game down. Milwaukee's going to run up tempo with IU Indy. Don't love the over. I think I'm just going to go with IU Indy based on this matchup alone. And sorry for the logo. I did not respect the rebrand because that is IUPY.
Also, hey, we forgot the big news. Bediako ineligible.
Oh yeah, whoa yeah, he's done right. And Nate Oates says he's going to keep him on
See ya.
scholarship. Nate Oates says he's going to keep him on scholarship. He's like he's here to
Good
get.
guy, Nate
He
Oates.
goes, he's here to get an education. Shut up, Nate Oates. Shut the fuck up.
No. He's here to get a bag.
G League dropout, NCAA men's basketball dropout now, or kicked out, I guess. What do you
Got
drink
kicked out
over
of
there?
the league.
Is that like a High Noon or Sun Cruiser?
No, it's like a bubble. It's like what is this thing
Yeah, let
technically?
me know. I've been drinking some of those. I want to.
Antioxidant sparkling water.
Ooh,
These fucking things.
I've never seen that brand before. I don't think I do like it.
I don't. Goddamn, I feel like a fucking idiot. I don't know. They're cool. I mean, I was getting them when they came out. They were $1 a can. Now they're fucking $6 for or $8 for 6 of them or some shit like that. So whatever, it is what it is. But they're good. They're not full of bullshit at least. So got to watch my figure. You know, summer's coming up.
I like those probiotic drinks for sure. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna lay it off the beer. I think.
I'm getting a fucking one of them bike thingers. Like you get at the gym, nothing like that serious, but just next year for fucking winter, at least do something. I live on my couch, go to work. Live on my couch, go to work. Fucking 365 teams. I mean, fucking always games to be watching, teams to be seeing.
I know. I was feeling the grind for sure, but I can get a gym visit in. I haven't been as consistent as a college basketball, which I normally go way more in the wintertime than I do in the summertime, but not this year with college basketball. But we still hit it. Good sauna in the winter is fantastic. That's always my favorite after. Oh God! Speaking of sauna, this one's going to be sweaty tomorrow. Nebraska laying a 1.5 against Purdue. Over unders 147.5 here. This line's already up to 2.5, I believe, as well. So that I did make these at like 6 Eastern today, so we could have some discrepancies. Just forewarning, everybody. So Nebraska, the line has jumped to 2.5, I believe.
The line's jumped to 2.5 now.
Yep. I can't. Listen, the line is telling that maybe Purdue bounces back, but I think the books just respect Purdue enough. Nebraska played like shit against Illinois in their home court last time. Now they're welcoming a team that's Big Ten favorite. Now they're the head person in charge, Nebraska. We're like, hey, we're competing in the Big Ten now too. They only play once this year, and it gets to happen in Lincoln. Now you're getting a Purdue team that's just been reeling. Yes, the line may be telling a little bit that Purdue could keep up, but I'm going to go with the home team in Nebraska. Not that I hate Purdue. I laid 19.5, so I don't want to hear it. I laid 19.5 with them on Saturday. Looks like Bet365 has a straight -2. I will take that against Nebraska or against Purdue. Let's go Huskers.
Yeah. It's tough to trust Purdue right now, man. Really, really tough to trust Purdue. I mean, this is honestly, it's getting towards gotta have a territory. I mean, not like in the sense that they're going to miss the tournament or anything, but I mean, you'll be sitting at 19-5 here, and then you still have to go to Iowa, then you have to play Michigan, then you got to play IU. Luckily, that's a home game. Then you got Michigan State, and then Ohio State, Northwestern. Whatever. But the way they're playing, that could still be tough. And then Wisconsin heads in, and Wisconsin is, kind of been a house of horrors for Purdue over the past couple of years, especially for this core group of players. So they're entering dangerous kind of territory here, coming down the stretch with this schedule. So this is a gotta have a game. We're getting Purdue as a dog, which is obviously always tempting, but I just can't do it. I got to take Nebraska ball at home, laying this. I think we're getting a discount because it's Purdue, but I'm just win the game in Lincoln, at the bank or whatever the fuck it's called. Give me Nebraska ball on the money line.
Let's go. Nebraska on the money line. I got -2. Looks like we're going to be dropping about 3.3 units. If we go 6-12 with New Orleans. So let's go. Better than I was expecting. A little risk mitigation. We'll stay above 60 units even with Arizona. At this point, Trev, I'm rooting for you on Kansas. I want to see Arizona lose anyway. Oh God, BYU's laying 2 against Baylor. Over unders 161.5 here. Trevor, can we trust this BYU team? I mean, they fall flat every time. But Baylor is awful. BYU off 4 losses in a row. Baylor off to their worst start. This line stinks for me, but I don't trust Baylor. I'm gonna take BYU laying points on the road, and I'm probably going to hurt myself because how many games have they not covered in a row? 7, I think, something like that.
7 straight, yeah.
But Baylor's just awful. They haven't been as impressive in their home court. I will take BYU on the road here, -2.5 on Caesars.
Yeah, we're gonna battle here, or duel. I like Baylor here. I mean, similar to last year. I don't know if you remember the system, but teams after they play Baylor just get the shit beaten out of them. Houston or teams that play Houston, following game just fall flat. Houston played UCF. UCF followed up at Cincinnati, got 20-pieced. Houston played Cincinnati the game prior. Cincinnati followed that up with a loss at home to West Virginia. And then they played TCU. TCU followed up Houston with a road loss to Colorado by nearly 30. Houston played Texas Tech. Texas Tech lost to UCF immediately after. And then, Arizona State plays Houston, loses to West Virginia by 12. They play West Virginia again. A game prior, they lose to Houston. Then the following game, they beat Colorado. So the last time a team played Houston won the game after was January 13th, so nearly a month ago. BYU's been soft. I think Baylor's kind of found something. I know they're Colorado and West Virginia, but they're still wins. They looked impressive on the road in Morgantown, which has been a tough place to play for a lot of teams. I'll take Baylor plus the 2 and money line at home against BYU. I think a lot of people are going to be expecting BYU can't drop another one. Baylor's look bad, but I just think coming off of Houston, they wear you out just and drain you physically. So we saw it last year, and then we're seeing it again this year. You go on prior to the West Virginia one, but still, that's like 7 or 8 straight games where a team has lost, and they've lost convincingly. It's not like it's been like 1 or 2 points. Like they're losing games by 3, 4, 5 plus possessions. So, tough spot for BYU. I'll take Baylor with the points.
All right. Let's duel. UNC.
It's time to duel.
It's time to jewel. Let's go. Mango. Jewel pods. Let's go. Oh, baby. North Carolina's laying a point against Miami, Florida. Over-under is 158.5 here.
Smash spot. What are we doing?
I'm taking Miami. Buzzer beater, Duke. The only thing I get worried about is that where Miami kind of thrives is they're down low, and I mean that's where UNC is very good. Takes you on the interior, in and out game. But Caleb Wilson, what did he say? He's like the greatest dunker in North Carolina history. Hey, buddy, Vince Carter went to that school. Hey, buddy, remember David Noel? Yeah, that's ball knowledge there. North Carolina versus Miami. I'm gonna take Miami, fade in the buzzer beater. Come on, Malik Renew. You called it IU, University of Indiana. So let's call this Miami University instead of the University of Miami. So let's roll with Miami at home. Gonna take it. Jai Lucas, Duke guy, hates North Carolina. He's gonna get this one done. the writing's on the wall for Miami, even though UNC is the better team, maybe has a better interior game. But Miami, they've looked pretty sloppy at times, especially with having a lead. But they're kind of due to beat up on a good team in the ACC. They've had a weak-ass schedule. They lost to Clemson, and that's probably the best conference game they've played. They beat a decent Wake Forest team at the time, a decent Stanford team, but no big games. They have a gauntlet coming up: North Carolina, NC State on the road, Vatech, Virginia, and then SMU and Louisville still left. So I think they want to get this one at home before hitting the road stretch. And like I said, with all those little variables in between, it makes me love the U even more. Let's go.
Yeah, man, Kansas, nice run to get the lead, but man,
This game
they're shooting themselves in the foot right now. I mean, that bad pass and lazy attempt to catch the ball for a turnover. I mean, the crazy shots driving in the ring. I mean, that was Arizona's first field goal in close to 9 minutes. They should have had that lead extended out. But yeah. I mean, got the lead. Just do your thing here. Come on. But shout out Krivas. He's having a hell of a game down low with Badunga. Him and Badunga has been fun.
It's been a fun ass game. The fog's been rocking. I had a multi-view on, so now I had to turn this on because of the IU game. But I just want to say this. Yeah. I had FS1 or whatever. Seth Davis was talking to some old hack fucking selection committee member, and guess what the headline was? Does Miami, Ohio need to win the MAC tournament to get in?
Oh, good God! That's ridiculous.
They're gonna let an 18 and 19 and 12, 19 and 13 team in from the frickin' Big 12 or frickin' ACC or something over a fucking Miami, Ohio team. What if they go undefeated and miss the MAC tournament? I don't know what exactly they were talking about, but that headline made me absolutely cringe. And
yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's a sign for the other Miami as well too. Let's go. We're going you here, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is easy. This is Miami by double digits. I mean, double digits.
That's right. I said it.
Smash, smash, smash. Carolina off of the Duke Super Bowl national title, whatever you want to call it. Crazy buzzer beater game, double court storm. People throwing shit. These phantom punches are being thrown. Duke's crying. UNC's trolling them. They're having a great fucking time. They're shutting the city down. They are so beyond dead and not going to be focused on this game. Miami plus 1.5. Jai Lucas gets a huge signature home win over a good UNC team this year who has taken down Duke. And then they're going to fall immediately in Miami immediately after. Love Miami tomorrow. Love Miami. Big win tomorrow for the U.
Virginia is laying 7.5 against Florida State. Over-unders 151.5 here. Virginia just been dominating teams. They had a hiccup on the road against Boston College and Notre Dame, so they haven't been as fruitful on the road. And Florida State's kind of been rocking, winning 4 of their last 5. Good wins at home. I can't get off this Virginia train, though, man. There's something about Virginia that feels nice. Their defense can maybe stop this Luke Laux offense that just is a run and gun motion. I got screwed on the team total last time. I'm going to go back to it. I think they get in the 80s. Team total over 79.5 for Virginia. I should have laid the number against Syracuse instead of taking the team total over, but we're going to go back to that well. I think defense steps it up in the end for Virginia, and it's that fast-paced tempo game with Laux offense and their style of play on the home court. Virginia gets it done, but I'm going to take their team total over instead of the spread.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, Virginia is very efficient. Florida State very suspect offensively here. 7.5 is starting to be like a strange number for me too. It's starting to turn into a dead number here. So I like the over in the game. I'm not betting totals unless they're unders. Unders have been like the only ones that seem to hit outside of that. But I play team totals, so follow along, children. get your board out. But yeah, I'm with you. Virginia team total over. They should be able to get whatever they want on Florida State here in this defense, and the pace will be there. So efficient offense versus a team at home who likes to play fast and a little loosey goosey with the ball. Not good on defense. Yeah, I'll take Virginia team total over with you.
Big shot for you there.
Big shot.
George Washington versus Rhode Island. George Washington's laying 4.5. Oh, they got to get
It's a revenge spot. Is this a revenge game?
It is. But they got to get one, right? I mean, they've been – talk about reeling. George Washington, man. They were getting talked about being one of the hottest teams going into frickin'
No, this is not a revenge game.
the A10. Trying to see any history on George Washington to Rhode Island, really, maybe, because I normally know this shit, but I do not know a history between George Washington and Rhode Island, the president, that is. But he did visit in 1790 and 1781. His visit is famous for his letter to the Truro Synagogue affirming religious freedom and stating the government to bigotry gives no sanction. Well, too bad no
That's
one.
a travel. My bad. Sorry.
No, you're good. No, their offense is discombobulated there. But yeah, he basically tried to give the freedom. I'm not. Whatever. Give me George Washington. They bounce back. Come on, they have to stop this Rhode Island team. Rhode Island has won 5 straight. Now you're getting a George Washington team who was hotter than ever offensively, but something may be going on internally that we can't see. Their defense has just looked putrid in A10 conference play, but I think the home team's going to get it done. And now we get a team that has started 3-1 in conference play, now 4-7, laying 4.5. They may be better on paper, but not in the momentum with Rhode Island winning 6 of their last or 5 of their last 7. So I'm going to take the home team laying points.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I was high on this George Washington team. Thought they'd win this, but St. Louis showed up, and then George Washington's dropped some games. At times, I mean, at home, I mean, they lost to who did they lose? Lafayette or some shit earlier this year at home. So I mean, just some rough spots here, but a little Richie on the road, a little dog here. I'll take G-Dub at home. No bet though. I've lost faith in this team, so no bet. No. They were a lot more fun to bet when they were blowing teams up by 20 for a week and a half, 2 weeks in a row.
I have not had a no bet yet. I need one. Oh man, I don't know if it's gonna be this one. George Mason's laying 4.5 against Richmond. Over under is 140.5 here. Man, I mean Richmond's capable of scoring a ton of points here, but they're really the books respecting this George Mason defense and the physicality of Tony Skinn. A Tony Skinn coach team. Now it's sitting at 140. Mason, pretty slow tempo. Problem is that Richmond can shoot the 3 pretty well, but they're going up against George Mason, who defends like crazy. I think we see a Richmond team maybe stumble a little bit, and I don't love the full game under because maybe George Mason can score in the 70s for the most part, but I think we see Richmond's team total under hit, and we see a pretty low-scoring game overall. But for me, I'm going to avoid the full game under and take Richmond's team total under 68.5. They just scored 77 against Rhode Island on the road. Outside of that, they've been flirting in the 60s constantly. They haven't scored above 70 since January 14th, and the last game, like I mentioned, and then a couple games in the 80s. So their offense is taking a hit. They're kind of banged up a little bit. They switched rotations a couple times. I think they're going to be discombobulated against the George Mason Patriots. So I'm going to take team total under 68.5 for Richmond.
Yeah, I just want to say Flory Badunga. That's the tweet.
Yeah, no shit.
23, 8, and 3 blocks. Yeah, George Mason. George Mason's look good. Richmond, have they played yet? They have not yet. So, yeah, first time playing. So, no revenge factor or anything to look into. But Richmond's terrible. This line is stinky. AF, though, only 4.5. Who does George Mason have on deck? George Washington on the road. And then Dayton, St. Joe's, Bonaventure, VCU, St. Louis. This is a gauntlet for Mason coming up here. Good Lord. Wow. Yeah, and they got VCU, St. Joe's, and George Washington all on the road. So they'll get Dayton, Bonaventure, and St. Louis at home at least. But wow, what a stretch for them. I will take Richmond with the points. I think George Mason escapes. Tough fuck game. But their gauntlet starts after this one. I think Richmond's scrappy. They get up. You got George Mason coming in. Richmond gets up, loses this game by 3. George Mason survives and then advances to their gauntlet to end the season.
I think my feet stink, Trevor. Oof. Speaking of feet stink, Fordham, St. Joe's. St. Joe's is laying 5.5 here. This will be my first no bet of the night. I think St. Joe's can out rebound Fordham potentially at home, and muck it up around with slow tempo. Fordham's really slow, so this is going to be one on rebounding. I think this is the catalyst for the game. We know how Fordham's offense is shitty. It's good. It's going to come down to St. Joe's defense, but for how slow the pace is going to be, I just can't lay that number. I will take St. Joe's, no bet.
Yeah, St. Joe's been playing some pretty good ball. Sorry, I'm going to watch this inbound.
Yeah, you got, yep. Looks like.
Yes. Oh, that's much better.
What a pass. What a pass.
We did that last year versus fucking Houston.
Holy shit. That was a great play. Great. That's great coaching and good team.
Yeah, I'll take St. Joe's. Fordham, not that great. I know they got that G-Dub road win, but they just came off of the George G-Dub road win. They played VCU tight all the way down the stretch at home. They played St. Bonaventure tight all the way down the stretch at home. And now they're hitting the road to St. Joe's, who's off of a loss. Yeah, no, give me St. Joe's. I'll lay the 5.5. So be it. But yeah, I think they'll get this done.
Shout out Sports Junkie. Thanks for joining the bench, brother. Gonna need you on the bench.
First one.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude, and thanks for tuning in always and supporting.
First ever member. Appreciate you, my guy.
Yes, let's go. 4-point game. No 4-point plays for you, Trevor. SMU is laying 12.5 against Notre Dame. Over-unders 153.5. Notre Dame is awful. I just can't lay that big of a number. This will be my second no bet of the night, but I will take SMU laying it. Notre Dame is just terrible. And I'm kind of over the Micah Shrewsbury, like, you gotta support us or whatever. Like, I mean, like, we're getting there, like, I like Micah Shrewsbury, but this year is just a wash. So give me SMU, no bet. And good win on Kansas, and Arizona goes down. Miami, Ohio, the only remaining unbeaten team left, as IU's 76 team at the Assembly Hall gets to celebrate a little bit. Although Tom Abernathy said we would gladly pass the torch and award Arizona or Miami, Ohio, and be happy to. So love being humble there. It's all about being humble there. Good move by the old guys there. I'm from the 76 team, but yeah, unbeaten goes down in the fog.
Yeah. Shout out Kansas. That was my biggest win of the year. I just kind of put my nuts on the table with that. Got home, so shout out Kansas for that. But yeah, I mean, you know who else is also undefeated still? Remains undefeated. Bill Self, 40-0.
I think
Is
41
it
and
39?
0. I think it's
39? Is it? Was he 38? He was 30. No, he's four. I believe he's 40-0
I
at
think
home on Big Monday
I thought he was 40. I
at
think it's
Kansas.
41 and 0. I thought.
I thought he was 39-0 or like 38-0.
One of those two. Either way, sick, insane.
Yeah, 39-0 on Mondays. Um, I don't know if that's before or after, but yeah. Regardless, impressive streak here. But good lord, Notre Dame.
Hog is
Notre Dame plays basketball tomorrow. SMU's got Syracuse on the road on deck. They just played at Pitt, big win. Travel back, play Notre Dame here. Notre Dame has not been good. Giving up points too. What's the team total for old SMU here? 83.5. I know Notre Dame doesn't play fast, but on the road, they're just going to get forced to play their pace, and they've given up points. I mean, 82 to FSU, 86 to Florida State, 100 to Virginia, 91 to UNC, 89 to Tech, 81 to Florida Tech, Miami, Florida. I mean, yeah, I mean, and a lot of those games are on the road too. So I'll take SMU team total over 83.5. Pony up 84.
And shout out our guy Crutch. Crutch been listening since talking to Walt.
Yeah, shout out Crutch.
Shout out our Mac member. What's the new Mac going to change to, Crutch? We need to hear that. What the new Mac name is going to be? It's going to be the Metropolitan Conference. What do we got there?
I heard it's going to be the Mid Metro Atlantic Athletic Coastal Conversation. It's going to be the double M, double A, double C conference.
The Mac.
Yeah.
Love it. Vandy versus Auburn. This one's interesting. Auburn laying the number after blowing a game pretty much to Alabama. They just couldn't get away from Alabama for the most part and kept the small lead, and then Alabama turned it on in the end. And Vanderbilt off of a terrible loss here, just shit the bed against Oklahoma. Tried coming back, but it was just too late. I kind of like Vandy here a little bit, but 2 losses in a row for Auburn. Auburn's just not very good, and I don't know about laying that big of a number with Auburn even at the Jungle. So I'll buy into this Vandy slop, but what Vandy team you gonna get? But I think they're gonna bounce back after a tough home loss. They looked good in the second half. Now they just got to be able to survive the Jungle.
Yeah, survive the jungle and make it out alive. Vandy, man, I mean, they were down, I don't know, like what, 15 or 20 to Oklahoma. Like, I actually flipped that off on Saturday, and then I saw they were coming back. I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And, they were right there. Couldn't get it done. Probably shouldn't have been behind 15 to Oklahoma at home to have to climb out of. But, yeah, regardless, yeah, they should bounce back, you'd think, right? I mean, I kind of believe in Vandy more than Auburn, personally. I know Auburn's at home, but I think Vanderbilt's a better team, more efficient offensively. I think at the end of the day, it's what it comes down to. And Vanderbilt giving up 39% from three. I mean, if teams just jacking up threes all day, they're going to start to fall at some point. They're coming off of a loss. They dicked around. They fell behind early, had to claw back. I think they tried to hit him in the mouth, maybe Vanderbilt first half, but I still think 4 is too many points for Vanderbilt here. So yeah, give me Vandy with the +4 on this one.
All right, let's go Commodores.
Door up.
Oh God, Nova laying 10.5 against Marquette.
That was Kansas' first home win versus an AP one since 1953.
That's insane, bro.
Damn.
Let's guess who that was against. LaSalle.
I know the answer.
It's not LaSalle. San Francisco.
Kansas State.
Oh wow, in '53, Kansas State. I was thinking Bill Russell in San Francisco.
Yeah,
Or
that was a good poll.
Tom Gola and LaSalle, but Bill Russell, he won in '55 and '56 for San Francisco. I think Tom Gola was even before then, man, but I can't remember. I don't know. I mean, shit, that's well before my time. But yeah, he played in '51, '55. LaSalle did. So cool. Very love that ball knowledge. Let's go. Nova laying 10.5 against Marquette. Marquette stinks. They just had a win against Butler. They're not going to win by 15 again. Last time they played Villanova, they lost by 3 at home. I mean, Villanova's been a sneaky good team this year, dude. I think they're flying under the radar like hell. They're not being really respected. Their best win is probably against Wisconsin, so I get it. But they're battle tested. They haven't looked horrible against these bad teams outside of Michigan that they've played. They're getting ready to go on a gauntlet, 2 road games back to back, and then finish off with Connecticut, Creighton, St. John's. So not really much of a gauntlet in the Big East right now this year, but still have to play the top teams still. I think they're going to get this one done. I will lay it no bet. I think
I
10 or something like that, or like 8.
I kind of like Villanova to fuck them up. I mean, Villanova, the last time they won a home game and didn't cover by double digits, December 31st against DePaul, they won by 5. Prior to that, they beat Pittsburgh by 18. They beat Temple by nearly 20. ODU by 15. Duquesne, Queens, all these guys. I mean, they lost at home. They lost at home to St. John's. They lost at home to Creighton. Other than that, other than DePaul, if they win at home, they've won by double digits. I mean, they beat Seton Hall by 12. They beat Providence by 14. Georgetown by 15. Yeah, I mean, like they've been fucking teams up. So I'll lay it with Villanova. Marquette was at home, got the win. They played Creighton at home, got the win, followed up with a road loss at Seton Hall by 5. Seton Hall's offense obviously not as efficient as Villanova's. Take Nova minus the 10.5 here.
I'm with you, and DraftKings got it at 9.5, so I'm gonna take it. I like it. You talked me into it. I liked it, but for some reason was holding off, so a little gun shy there. So thank you. Let's go, Trevor. Fade Milwaukee. We don't like Milwaukee, do we? Decent breweries. I mean,
Other than Miller Park.
Good boozing city as well. Is Miller Park actually? Yeah, it actually is in Milwaukee. I've been there. Get the fuck out of here. Illinois is laying 11.5 against Wisconsin. You're getting Illinois off of a questionable loss against Michigan State. Many are saying questionable. But outside of that, they just kind of beat up on teams. And now you're getting Wisconsin off of a questionable loss, but they were getting their ass kicked. I think they struggle defensively around the 3. They need to be able to pick this up, but 11.5? Really? They're that bad? I've watched them I've watched them a good amount of times this season, if not all season. I know they were shitting the bed early on and couldn't get their yaya, but I feel like they got their yayas out and have kind of figured it out a little bit. You can talk me off of it since you're the household rep, but it's a lot of points. I know it's Illinois. They beat up on teams. Wisconsin kind of sucks defensively, but 11? How many times are we going to get this with Wisconsin catching 11 on the road?
Bait, my friend. It is bait. Illinois is going to skull fuck the Badgers tomorrow. Yeah, well, they can't use that clip now for anything, but regardless, This isn't going to be pretty for the Badgers. DraftKings doesn't even have the game up. Okay, I'll go to FanDuel. Yeah, I mean, the Badgers off of that Indiana game where we got refs, everybody can agree on it. Still, good win. You win. Don't apologize for wins. But yeah, Wisconsin max effort there. Now they're heading to Illinois, who's off of the heartbreaker against Illinois. We don't have the size to match up with these guys whatsoever. I mean, when Blackwell's not doing anything, you saw what happens. We go down by 12 on the road. He had a huge second half, and that brought us back into the game. But Illinois is really deep. They've got an incredible amount of size, shooters everywhere. I just don't think it's going to be very pretty. I like the over to the amount of possessions. I just don't. Wisconsin's going to need to hit threes, or they're going to score 64 points in this one. So I give me under 155. Not taking a total, but I'll lay it with Illinois. Maybe a team total for Illinois. What's Illinois' team total? If you have it.
It will be 80, not one. Yeah, 100 actually. 83 and a half. I would take it now though. It's starting to get juiced. Or if you can take it. Whenever it opens for you, take it.
Yeah, I like the team total over. I like Illinois with the laying it. I will
It's already up to 12 on Caesars. I'm gonna let this number go.
I'll lay it with Illinois.
I would take that. I mean, it's already up to 12. It's 12 on Caesars. I'm taking the bait. Come on, let's go, Bucky. Big Buckeye fan or big Buckeye. I hate the Buckeyes. A big Bucky Badger fan over here. Let's go. I like their energy. Nick Boyd was talking shit to my friend. It was awesome. It was awesome. He's a few times he said, "Shut the fuck." He said, "Shut the fuck up." He said, "Shut your mouth." A few times. He said, "Be quiet. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouth." He loves that "shut up" kind of motion, for sure. That's his go-to. Very, very funny though. Good little story I heard from the weekend game there. Oh, best game of the night. Eastern Illinois versus Western Illinois. EIU's laying 4.5. Dude, what are we doing here? I haven't touched a Western Illinois game, I think, since November, and I have 2,000 bets because they're just horrible. And for some reason, I'm too scared to just take the opposite side, just because I don't touch them. They're 0-14 in conference play, bro. They lost by 2 last time to Eastern Illinois. I'll take Western Illinois. No bets. But I kind of agree with it. It could be a little foxhole spot for Western Illinois, but they're so bad. Okay, I'll bet them. Let's go. I'll bet Western Illinois plus 4.5. They're going to get this one done in the battle of the East-West Illinois.
Yep, I'll take the points in a rivalry game with the home team, but no bet.
I think that's smart. Duke laying 15.5 against Pittsburgh. Over-unders 136.5. Pittsburgh's terrible. They're awful. And now you're getting a Pittsburgh team, too, that just got their ass kicked by SMU, got their ass kicked by Virginia, got their ass kicked by Clemson. They're horrible. I'll take Pittsburgh's team total under 60.5, but no bet for me, just because I think that they could maybe get over it being at home. But a lot of points for me to lay, too. I can't support that Duke team. John Shire, you're a good coach. I got respect for you, but you're going to come into just every time you get court stormed on, there's going to be some major issue. I remember the Filipowski thing like it was yesterday. They thought that –
Filipowski.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, Flopowski. That's how I should have pronounced it. And really, it's just going to be this whole ordeal, and we're going to it takes away from what actually happened. North Carolina came back, didn't lead for 0.5 seconds the entire game, or till 0 seconds basically, and got it done. So they're taking away from that. They took it away from Wake Forest, or I think that was Wake Forest. when that Filipowski thing happened. Classic Shire. Can't approve. Not going to support. Pitt team total under 60.5. No bet.
Yeah, I will lay with Duke. They're off of a loss. They're going to dominate the paint. They're going to get whatever they want. They play incredibly slow, but their defense is going to lock down Pitt. Duke wins this game 78-59.
Arkansas is laying 4.5 against LSU. Over under is 162.5 here. LSU is terrible. I faded them.
They're not that bad.
Dude, they're bad.
No, they either get blown out or they're right there to win right there to win.
So they're
they almost beat Arkansas on the road. They lost by 3 or 4.
So they're mediocre though.
Yeah.
I
mean, shit, they went to A&M, lost by 3. Vanderbilt, 11-point game. Kentucky, 1-point game, and they lost on a full court pass. Fucking Christian Laettner shot.
Oh yeah.
I mean, beat Missouri, lost to Arkansas on the road by 4. Beat South Carolina on the road at least, and then Georgia 12-point loss. So I mean, like they either if you're going to play LSU, you have to play money line too because they're going to be right there. Otherwise, Arkansas wins this game by like double digits, and I tend to believe it's going to be Arkansas by double digits. Right, LSU, I love you, but I will take my Hogs in this spot. They need to start rolling here. Beat Mississippi State on the road by 20. They got Auburn on deck, so that's a little worrisome. But I still think UNC half-ass through this. They'll be able to get this done against LSU.
Yeah, I will be using Arkansas as a leg for my two-team moneyline parlay. I think they get this done. I can't trust LSU at all whatsoever. But Arkansas laying points is never fun with their kind of style of play. It's already up to 5.5, 6.5 places. So I will use them as a moneyline parlay piece with another team laying points on the road here soon. Oklahoma State is playing Arizona State in Arizona. Oklahoma State, fresh out of it. Just a classic beatdown. 84-47 in Arizona. They've been in Arizona. You just had Bobby Hurley saying that they can't rebound whatsoever. And if we can't rebound now, how the hell are we going to rebound at all? What a weak-ass mentality from a coach there, huh? I don't mind the non-political correct's for sure, but at the same time.
Is he challenging his team, or is he just like so sick of
I think he's got to be sick of Arizona. I mean, he just loves Arizona State. Great place to live. Fantastic. I've been seasonally depressed the last 2 months. I'm feeling it in February. I can't wait. There was some sun out today. It felt a little better. But still, just that seasonal depression kicks your ass. You don't get that in Arizona. I get why Bobby Hurley would suffer through this horrible roster of lack of give a shit. I think Oklahoma State steals this one. The line is kind of stinky for me. But if Arizona State wants to rebound and actually step it up and answer their coach's challenge, this is the team to do it against. But Oklahoma State, been out there, acclimated to Arizona in their time. They may want to be getting back, but I don't think they have a choice after their ass kicking there. I think they step it back up offensively. I'll take Oklahoma State plus the points.
Yeah, Arizona State's wins at home. All of these guys have played Arizona the game prior. It's never been Arizona State, then Arizona. So they get them off of Arizona every time, which is always a good spot for them. But still a bad team. This Oklahoma State team can really shoot, can really score. Arizona State, we know doesn't play defense at all. They don't mind giving it up at all. Not to mention their 3-point defense, one of the worst in the conference at 38%. Not going to fly against Anthony Roy and company. I will take Oklahoma State plus 3. I ain't fucking my laying points with Hurley at home. Like if this was OK State -1, I'd probably be on Arizona State. Bobby Hurley's a dog at home. Just them being feisty, but I'm not laying fucking. Gotta win by multiple possessions with the no. Give me Oklahoma State. Guns up.
Let's go. Oh, Colorado State's laying 14.5 against Air Force. Over-under is 135.5. Air Force is terrible, but I refuse to bet against them. I'll lay it with Colorado State, no bet.
I will lay it with Colorado State, no bet for now. I mean, Air Force is fucking bad.
Colorado State team though this year, they got to.
Yeah, but it's Air Force.
I like Farouk Manesh, but
how they came back from down 40 to cover 24.5 against Grand Canyon, I'll never know.
Oh yeah, that was sick. Utah State's laying 19.5 against Fresno State. Over/unders 150.5 here. Utah State has found out. They've kind of had their hiccups, but they have also they can struggle covering this big number as well too, for the most part. It's a lot of points for me. The line's down to 149.5. I kind of like the over here. I think Utah State fully capable of scoring 90 to 100 points. I'm not kidding. And even if they do score high 80s, Fresno State gives us a 60 ball and somewhere in the middle. That'd be fantastic. I'm going to go with the over here. I think we see a lot of points overall, in the full game over, that is, just so can avoid maybe a high team total over for Utah State, and just hopes that maybe Fresno State could cover the number and hang around a little bit with a high total, or we just see Utah State pour it on and score almost 100. So I'm going to take the over 149.5 due to just a couple things going that direction, in my opinion, with how this game goes.
Yep, Utah State over 84.5 for me. You look at Fresno. They give up points like crazy. UNLV, they won by 2, 98-96. They played Air Force. They gave up 62, but Grand Canyon, low scoring game, 68, but 83, 79. They've given up some points. And now you got to go up to Logan, where they just blow teams out routinely and just go bananas and score whatever they want on you. Fresno's going to be forced to play at their pace. I'll take Utah State over 84.5. They're going to push 90. Like this is a low team total for Utah State at home for me. So I know Fresno State's not the fastest team, but you're hitting the road playing in Logan. You're going to start playing fast tomorrow.
Iowa State's laying 5.5 against TCU. Yep, I agree. This line stinks a little bit. Maybe Iowa State does their no-show on the weird court here. But I don't give a shit. I'm going to add them with my Arkansas money line parlay. Maybe a loser for sure. Trying to get these double variances on the road. But Iowa State just a little too good for me not to bet them to at least sneak by a win. But which team are you going to get? Because it's either when they're really good or they're really bad. There's really no in between with this team.
I'm going to lay with Iowa State. I know it's a sandwich road spot coming off a home game. Travel to TCU and you come home and play Kansas. So I get it. Weird spot. But TCU, their home wins are Oklahoma State and Kansas State and Baylor. They swept Baylor, but at home they won. Otherwise their losses are Arizona at home, Houston at home, and they beat Kansas State, Baylor, Oklahoma State. So bottom of the barrel defenses and teams of this conference. I know it's weird to say about Baylor. They started winning, but they've dropped 6 or 7 straight there, and then Iowa State coming off of the scare against Baylor, now hitting the road to TCU. I think they finish out here. I think people remember TCU playing teams well. Those were on the road. At home, they have not been beating good teams. They've just been losing to good teams and beating the bad teams. So I'll take Iowa State, lay it. They're going to grind them down and get this covered out in the second half.
Houston's laying 16 against Utah. Over under is 144.5. Man, Utah getting back to back ringers there. They're just terrible in my opinion. I don't love this Utah team, but I mean, Houston, they go in and mess up teams. That's just what they do. I feel like they've kind of stepped it up a lot defensively after kind of reeling a little bit. Let's go back to the well from last year, Trevor. First half team total under for your Houston's opponent. I'm going to take Utah. First half team total under 28.5. I think it's very low for a reason, and I think Houston steps it up a little bit on the first half here.
Yeah, don't hate it. Give me an under 144. I'll let it see where it does. But Houston off of the big BYU win. Now they got Utah flying back in. I'm sure they're adjusted in a whatever for it. But in the off chance there's it takes a few days for a day or two for them to get up to speed. So be it that helps too. But too many points. Both these teams play incredibly slow. Houston's defense is really good. Utah's offense has been struggling lately. I don't know how focused Houston will be in this one to where they're just going to go bananas offensively and put up 80 some points. This is going to be like 76, 65, something like that. That feels about right. So under 144.5 for me. In this one, probably won't bet it because totals are my enemy.
Oh, UNLV versus San Jose State.
Banger.
There's 153.5. UNLV's laying 12.5. I want zero part of this game personally, because San Jose State, one of my least favorite teams all year. They play zero defense. I think they have zero talent on that team, unfortunately. And now you're getting a UNLV team though off of a big game, beating Grand Canyon at home by 2. I don't want to lay that many points. I'll take
Boise on deck.
I'll take SJSU plus 12.5. Are we betting this?
I might. I mean, this is a great spot for San Jose.
It's so bad.
San Jose State coming in. I know they're bad coming off of Colorado State. But I mean, they went through the ringer. I mean, Nevada, Wyoming, both of those road games, played Boise at home, then New Mexico, then Colorado State. Now they have UNLV. UNLV just beats Grand Canyon. Then they have Boise State on deck. This is a little sandwich spot for San Jose. I'm not saying San Jose beats them, but I mean, UNLV has been known to lose these games. So, yes, I am, Spoon. I am. So I'll take San Jose with the points. Questionable if I play this, but too many points.
Yeah, I'm with you. I can't believe I'm going to bet it. Gonzaga's laying 20.5 against Washington State. Over/unders 158.5 here. A lot of points, but I hate this Washington State team. They just played their hearts out against Santa Clara. They lost by 21 to Gonzaga last time. Now they're going into Spokane. They also don't lay teams. I'll take Washington State plus 20.5, but this will be a no bet for me. I can't believe I'm betting San Jose State, but I won't bet Washington State plus the points. I just don't trust them to play a full 40 minutes with some of Gonzaga's athletes there. So, but it is a lot of points. They lost by 21 last time. I feel like the books just kind of made the 20 number.
Yeah, this is Gonzaga's got to travel to Santa Clara there. Coming off of back-to-back road game, play this game, then you got to go play Santa Clara, which is like the game that matters it all. So asking me to lay 20.5 with Gonzaga, no, Gonzaga will get what they want, but they'll take their foot off the gas. Washington State loses by 16. I'll take the Cougs, but probably definitely no bet for me in that one. I just have Miami +1, Villanova -9.5, and Baylor +2.5 for now.
Yep, I got 6 no bets cooking there, so 14 total bets tomorrow already placed. Outside of Wisconsin, we're letting that number grow there a little bit. But a fun show, Trevor. Good little efficiency. No huddle. No huddle offense there. And a fun episode. Only 20 games. How about you cook up a rhythm play of the day for us? Didn't get home last night, sitting at 37-25 on the year. Indiana State just no-showed this one, but yeah, we're going to get this one back. So go ahead and keep an eye on that. I'll talk about a couple numbers here while you're doing that. Lamar Wilkerson with another 40.
Who pops up first? First one.
Oh, my God. Another early one. Let's do it. I'm in.
IU Indy. Smart signal.
I wish I could go to this game. Shit. I won't be able to make this one, but I wish I could have gone.
I got Virginia -8.5 or IU Indy. You pick from there. Virginia at Florida State or Milwaukee at IU Indy.
Let's go IU Indy.
All right, IU Indy rhythm play of the day.
One of the is it money line or +1.5? +1.5.
It has -1, so that's like money line. So
-1. Let's just do money line then. We didn't get home with Indiana State, so we're gonna try the Indy boys over there now. So I believe that's 37-25. Lamar Wilkerson with a 40 piece tonight, and Trevor as well too. I got something for you here. Chicago State and St. Francis had 27 total people attend their game today at 3 o'clock Central.
Respect to those people.
Respect to the 27. Didn't quite make it past the 27 club though. Chicago State didn't. Thanks for everybody. Appreciate that. We did, Trevor, somehow. But yeah, we're old farts. We're gonna get it done tomorrow. Wasn't my best day, 6-12. Trevor had a good day with his Kansas pick, and we're going to absolutely dominate the books tomorrow. And it's gonna be a fun day. We'll be back probably tomorrow, 10:30, 11. You know the drill. Keep an eye on when the stream hits. And thanks for everyone tuning in. Thanks for 3,000 subscribers and all the support.
Yes, appreciate 3K. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. I'll be here without you guys. Appreciate you. We'd still be talking to walls, but we'd still be here. But appreciate everybody who's been here for the ride, new or old. Appreciate you. We're getting into the busy season of the sport. It's gonna be fun. All those coming from football, whatever else. Appreciate you.
Trevor, I was like laying in my bed doing the show with Nick and when we kicked off and we were just having the time of our lives. We had no clue what we were doing. We were just like looking at the board and picking games and so funny. I loved it. So long way and it's been a fun ride and we're gonna keep growing. Appreciate you guys.
Scroll back a little bit, Drew. We talked about the Duke game.
I didn't bet the Duke game. I took Pitt's team total under. Can't support the guys that make their loss about them and not the other team winning constantly. And anyone that hates court storming, get out of here for the most part. That's worthy of it for sure. That one's worthy. There's some that are questionable in my opinion. There was some last year that were questionable. It was like what Northwestern, like Minnesota, and they stormed or something like that. I'm like, what?
Something like that, yeah.
Minnesota's addicted to storming, but anywho, thanks guys, appreciate you. Picks page always in the comments. Trevor's the man. Good episode tonight, brother, and we will see you soon. So left me hanging. That's all good.
Oh shit! Wait, what? My bad. I was on a different tab.
Heck yeah. So appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow night. 54 games to go over tomorrow night. So for Hump Day, everyone enjoy your Tuesdays tomorrow. Lock in. Only 20 games to look at. You don't have to have too many screens rocking. 8 screens, 4 screens. The quad box goes a long way tomorrow. Peace and love, everyone. Have a good one.
Yes. Noodles.